Hey guys, it's Miss Coyle again. I'm going to talk to you guys about metric units. I'm not going to mention King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk because hopefully by now you know how to use it. What I am going to mention is new measurements that you haven't seen before. And let me get out my pen here. Okay. And these measurements are micrometers, nanometers, and picometers. And if you look to the left over here, I have both the conversions and their symbols. So the micrometer gets this little weird U-shaped thing, nanometer gets an N, and then the picometer gets a P. Okay? And 1 meter equals 1 times 10 to the 6 micrometers, just like I have written here. Or the flip of that is 1 times 10 to the negative 6 meter equals 1 micrometer. It does not matter which one of these you use. They are the same one. So whichever one strikes your fancy, go ahead and use it. And then it's 10 to the 9th for nanometers and 10 to the 12th for picometers. And I just put meters there, but you could use it for any of the base units. So you can use it for liters. You can use it for grams. You can even use it for watts and joules if you want. So I have down here a couple of conversions between these new conversions and the King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk that you're familiar with. So there's a couple of different ways to do this. So the first one I have is 6.5 nanometers to kilometers. So if you go back up and you look at your conversion factors, which you are responsible to memorize, it says 1 meter equals 1 times 10 to the 9th nanometers. So I'm going to set this up using dimensional analysis. I'm going to start by 6.5 nanometers. And I just said that 1 times 10 to the 9th nanometer equals 1 meter. So you can go ahead and solve it right here if you would like to. And then from here get meters and then use King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk to convert to kilometers. And in fact, that is what I'm going to do for this first one here. So if I plug it in my calculator, 6.5 divided by 1 times 10 to the negative, or to the positive 9th, I get 6.5 times 10 to the negative 9th. And then this makes sense because my nanometers are a much, much smaller unit of measurement than my meters, so I should have a lot more nanometers than meters. Now, if I use King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk, I would move my decimal place 1, 2, 3 to the left. So if I write this out using non-scientific notation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So if I use non-scientific notation, I'm moving it 1, 2, 3 to the left. Let me show you up here a little bit. I'm going from base to kilometers, so 1, 2, 3 to the left. My decimal down here would go 1, 2, 3 to the left as well. So I'd have 0.1 decimal place, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 zeros. Okay. So let me erase this. I'm sorry my handwriting, it's kind of hard to write with one hand and record with the other. So this next one I have is 5.5 milliliters to microliters. So this way I'm going to do it a little bit differently. So you could use King Henry died by chocolate milk and go straight from millimeters to meters. And then do it just like we did up here. But in this case, and this only works if you happen to know this, 1,000 milliliters equals 1 liter. So I'm going to do it all one big dimensional analysis. That's just a personal preference. I don't particularly like using King Henry died drinking chocolate milk. I prefer using dimensional analysis. But again, it's up to you. It doesn't really matter which one you use. And then if I go up and look at my conversions, I have 1 meter equals 1 times 10 to the 6 micrometers. Or 1 liter equals 1 times 10 to the 6 microliters. So I have 1 liter on bottom. 1 times 10 to the 6 microliters on top. So if I plug this in my calculator, 1 e to the 6 divided by 1,000, I get 5,500 microliters. Okay, and then again, you have to think about, does that make sense? If I have 5.5 milliliters, I'm going to a small unit of measurement, so there should be more of them, and I do have more microliters than I did of milliliters. And so this next one, I'm going to kind of just do the same way. 6.7 centigrams to picograms. So in this case, and again, you can go directly from King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk. Oh, this is centigrams, not grams. So you can use King Henry died by drinking chocolate milk, or you can set it all up using dimensional analysis. So I have 100 centigrams on bottom, 1 gram on top. If I go up and look at my conversion factors, 1 meter equals 1 times 10 to the 12 picometers. So 1 gram equals 1 times 10 to the 12 picograms. Remember, this E that I'm using is the same as times 10. I don't have a lot of room to write on the screen, so I'm using the E. But it doesn't matter which one you use either. Okay, divided by 1,000. And I need to put this in scientific notation. This is going to be hard for me to look at. 0.7 times 10 to the 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I came up with 6.7 times 10 to the 9th picograms. I would double check that because there's a lot of zeros and I'm not entirely sure. Here, we can look at that there. That's 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that should be 6.7 times 7 9th picograms. And then I only did, so there's all kinds of different combinations you can do of all these. Just the biggest thing to remember is please memorize these. And then hopefully you should be able to do them by yourself. My dog's going to say hello. Say hello, Giovanni. Oh, there's George. And Giovanni's the gold one who's not paying attention. Anyway, that's it. Bye.